Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Cexxi Tarot. This is your edition of Taurus. What's going on? Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified when I go live. Taurus is a friendly reminder we all have male and female energies within us. Although you see genders on the cards, keep in mind their energies. Taurus, as I'm progressing through the reading, if you find the energy resonates more with a cross watcher, feel free to swap the energies. Energies are fluid. Taurus, as I'm progressing through the reading, if you find the reading does not resonate with you at all, I strongly encourage you to check out the readings for your rising Venus and Moon placements. There's a link to a free natal chart on the About page of my YouTube channel. Donations are appreciated and kindly accepted via Cash App at $Cexxi Tarot. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on. I pray you all had a great weekend. Yes, I'm up early. I got to work today, so I'm going to get y'all reading out the way. It's late. I apologize. Please forgive me. A lot going on. What energies are surrounding Taurus spirit? What's going on with Taurus spirit? Thank you. What's going on with Taurus spirit? Taurus, what you holding inside? You holding something inside. Something just keep happening over and again. And it's like you got all this passion in you that want to be released, but you're not releasing it. What's going on with Taurus? Thank you. Yeah, some of y'all facing, going through what's called a dark night of the soul. And what that means is that you're going through a spiritual transformation. And some things that you may have been suppressing from, years ago. This could be like childhood trauma or resurfacing in your day-to-day activities or maybe in your connections now, and you're being called to face those. Spirit, what's going on with Taurus? Yeah. But something makes you feel really comfortable. Let's find out the reason for this reading. The reason for this reading, Taurus, is broomstick clearance. So you're being called to clean out your spiritual closet. You are. There are some things that need to be let go spiritually. That's what I was getting. It's almost like you're going through this dark night of the soul process where past pains from, and this is like from long ago. These are childhood traumas that you may have repressed or suppressed, and subconsciously they're resurfacing in your day-to-day activities or your connections, and you may not be aware of it. You may be feeling very frustrated, feel like certain things aren't going right in various connections, and it's because you're being called to clean out your spiritual closet. This is not to say blame lies with you. This is just saying this is your part. That you have to do your part for yourself, okay? And your ancestors are really calling on you to remember. I'm hearing they're calling on you to remember, whatever that means to you. But whatever you're remembering, your ancestors are calling you to remember, it has to do with something from long ago. And I mean childhood. I truly mean childhood. Taurus, you have cauldron, containment. And this is the passion that you're holding inside. You're feeling very fiery, very passionate. It's something you want to get at that you cannot get at. This could be career. This could be just wanting to embark on a journey that is very passionate to you that you're unable to. Or this could be a connection that is very passionate to you. And for some reason you're unable to, connect with this person. But we're going to find out what this is about. Spirit, what is this containment here? Some of you are dealing with a fire sign or have fire in your chart. What is this containment for Taurus spirit? So, Taurus, you're being called on to change something. Yes, change something. So, some of you are dealing with a Leo. Some of you have a lot of fire in your chart. But you're being called to change. There's something you're holding and you need to let out. It is. And you're mentally conflicted about releasing this passion. 5 is the number of change. There's some competition here. Some of you, and see how this mature person is looking at this earth. This is you, Taurus. You're an earth sign. And you're evaluating yourself This is what I'm talking about. You're going through that dark night of the soul. So imagine, Taurus, this is your physical, this mature man, never mind the gender, and this globe, this earth is you. So imagine you looking into your soul. That's what I want you to do. And as I hold this card up, imagine this is your physical self looking into your soul, your earth soul. And you're being called to change some things. There's some things that you're mentally conflicted about. There's even some competition, some passionate competition, because containment is here. And they're asking you to change and let it out. Let it out. Whatever this is, you have to let it out. Holding it in is just going to make it explode. It's going to make it explode. And I apologize for taking so much time on that card, but I was instructed to do so because as I progress through the reading, you're going to see why you are definitely going through a dark night of the soul. And it's okay. It's okay. It's a hard process. It's painful. It even will probably bring you to tears at night. I've been through this. It's really hard. We all go through it. Spirit, tell me about this change that Taurus, and it's going to aid in your maturation process. Tell me about this change for Taurus and what they're containing. Tell me about this change that needs to take place. Yeah, I'm telling you, surrender. Surrender. Let go and let God. Detach. This, okay, I'm gonna give it to you like I'm getting it. There's some passion you containing for somebody. You want them bad. You holding all these feelings inside, containing them. And Spirit wants you to just surrender to this person. Somebody's afraid of getting hurt. And Spirit is like, just surrender to this person. This is the one for you. Surrender. Somebody wants you to surrender to them. I think somebody's in love with you. I really feel like somebody in love with you. But this is a process. This is a process. Spirit, why do you want Taurus to mature and surrender? Spirit is saying you got two hearts. You have the first, I'm going to show you the one that's underneath because it's the first card. You have the Seven of Michael. Seven of Michael. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all details. And what I'm getting is like this is usually a card of sneaky behavior and all of that. But what I'm getting is self-sabotage because you're not surrendering. And Spirit is saying working alone is not the best option right now. So you're in this space of I can do this by myself. But it's somebody in love with you and they want to help you. And you won't surrender. You won't. I'm looking right at it. You holding it all inside. Spirit is calling on you to look deep into your soul, see what it is you want, and surrender this passion. Let it out. But you like, I'm being stubborn. I'm gonna do it by myself. And Spirit like, nah. Taurus, you had the Six of Gabriel. Six of Gabriel. This is equivalent to the Six of Wands in traditional tarot. And Spirit is saying, congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, award, scholarship, or promotion. In other words, it's time to realize, stop self-sabotaging. You don't have to do this alone. There's somebody you admire. And they admire you and they want you to give in. You will be victorious, Taurus. But you got to surrender. But your pride and ego is in the way. Because the Seven of Swords with the Six of Wands, that's pride and ego. And you holding something inside. And Spirit is saying, let it out. You got to clear out your spiritual closet. Let it out. Let it out. It's okay. Everybody not here to hurt you. But this is challenging, right? It's a process. Spirit, why do you want Taurus to surrender? You saying it's self-sabotaging. Why do you want Taurus to surrender? Oh, you got a lot. Taurus, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And Spirit is calling on you to put in the work. Pay attention to details. There's something, it's like you know what to do because that window open. And Spirit is saying, put in the work. Stop self-sabotaging. Surrender to this connection. You're holding a lot in, and change this. Let it out. But you have to put the work in. And what Spirit wants you to put the work in is they want you to compromise and collaborate with someone. Some of you are in a third-party situation with this Three of Pentacles energy. But Spirit is saying, you mastered this. You mastered keeping stuff inside. You good with that. But now they want you to change. Let it out. Because that's what you skilled at. Being stubborn. Let's not mince words, Taurus. You're good at this. Spirit like, you got that damn pack. Now we want you to surrender. Let it out. Because you're containing it. Let it out. This is what you're comfortable with. They saying you self-sabotaging. Taurus, this is you. You had the Hierophant. You had the Hierophant. And this is you, Taurus. Another number 5. Needing to change. There's something that you need to structure and organize spiritually. Spirit wants you to collaborate with yourself. Collaborate with yourself. What is it you really want to work on? What is it that you fancy? Because you're keeping something inside. Taurus, you had the Hangman. The Hangman. You may be dealing with a Pisces. But right now, what you're doing, Taurus, is you taking the time away from everything to gain a new perspective. But you may be coming to a conclusion at this point to gain clarity. You like, right now, this is what you're doing, figuring out how you're going to structure and organize. And you just don't want to be bothered at this time. You don't. But you need to let this out. Spirit, if you feel like this keep happening over and again, it's because Spirit like, you ain't fix it the first time. You ain't fix it the second time. You ain't fix it the third time. This is not about anybody else. This is strictly about you, Taurus. And you may be saying, but Cexxi, you telling me to let it out. Tell somebody how I feel. Yes, but it's not for them. It's for you. There's some growth, some spiritual growth you need to undertake. So never mind the other person. Never mind their reaction. Do it for yourself. Because Spirit wants you to do some spiritual cleansing. You have to clean out your spiritual closet. And until you learn how to release this and stop holding on, because this containment, this is about to boil over. And ain't nobody suffering but you. Ain't nobody suffering but you. And Spirit is saying, look into your soul. See how you looking at that globe, that earth? You're an earth sign. Let it out. Surrender. It's okay. And your ancestors keep telling me to tell you, you had to remember, go way back where this all started. So you could clear out your spiritual closet. Because you're going through a dark night of the soul. Taurus, you have death. You have death. You're definitely going through a transformation. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. But something ended. So there's a transformation happening. And this ending sparked this transformation. This is 3 major arcana. So what I'm seeing is, Taurus, you structuring and organizing, gaining clarity because you understand that you're changing. And you tired of going through the same stuff. And you realizing you have to do this self-inventory to allow this transformation to take place. Because you're keeping something inside. You need to let it out. You mastered keeping stuff in. You mastered that. That's what you're good at. Now how do you release it? Taurus. You have cycles, moon cycles. There's a secret. And it involves 3 people. And this cycle needs to end. The spirit is calling on you to use your intuition, but this is emotional, very emotional for you. I have somebody that's been here a while, and I have a newer person here. But it seems like you're gravitating more to the newer connection because it looks like the older connection is fading out. Some of you have fire in your chart because I'm looking at all this fire. And when I say fire, I mean Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But you're keeping a secret. That's what you're containing. But you want both of them. Somebody wants two people here. Or somebody wants two choices. This could be jobs. I don't know. But somebody wants to be victorious with two. That's what it looked like. Now, if that changes, I'll let you know. Spirit, tell me about moon and cycles for Taurus. Tell me about moon and cycles for Taurus. That's too many. Tell me about moon and cycles for Taurus. Thank you. Okay, you still wanted to give me two. Taurus, you have gift. You have gift. So Taurus, there's an Aquarius because this is 17. This is an Aquarius. And then I have 8th house. I have Scorpio. So I have 17, which is Aquarius, but I have 2 8s here. Remember I said you want both of them? Bear with me. I have 2 8s here. 17, this is the card of Star, Aquarius. And then I have the 8th house, which is Scorpio. And the card of Strength. Right? Bear with me. There's something here you was hoping for. It was like your wish fulfillment. Your wish fulfillment. And this is one of the secrets. That's your wish fulfillment. But then, and you feel like this wish fulfillment, you think about it, it's potential here. But however, you have this 8th house. This very strong individual. That you decided to love this person. I don't think you wanted to, because this moon is here. And it's great fortune with this person. But secretly, you offered this Aquarius. It don't have to be an Aquarius, but I'm calling this out for those who are dealing with an Aquarius. Secretly, someone offered an Aquarius something. But there's great fortune, or maybe this doesn't have to be tangible fortune or physical fortune. This could be spiritual fortune. There's great fortune here with a Leo, because I'm thinking about strength, or a Scorpio because of the 8th house. But secretly, you want them both. That's what I got. Spirit, tell me about these cycles and this gift and great fortune for Taurus. You got 2. Told you. So there's 2 feminine energies here. Don't have to be. Could be 2 male energies. So one of these feminine energies are going after great fortune. And one of these feminine energies was expecting something from you. I don't think they got it. But there was deception. It's that 7 of Swords again. It was a secret. It was a secret. And I think both of these feminine energies, if you're a male Taurus, that's what they're telling me to say, may not be speaking to you. May have turned their back, and then it's like you're being faced with yourself. It's the dark night of the soul. Somebody needs to surrender, speak their truth, clean out their spiritual closet. Spirit, tell me about this feminine and deception for Taurus. Tell me about this feminine and deception for Taurus. So Taurus, I have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy at the bottom. So you were supposed to take action, do something. Like go into someone's home with this Four of Gabriel. This is the Four of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So this action involved going to someone's home, going out to a celebration, a wedding, or a commitment. This card says time for a celebration, abundant rewards for your hard work, release yourself from burdensome situations. So secretly, somebody believed you were releasing someone and you didn't. It was a deception. And somebody like, I'm tired of going through this. I'm tired of going through it. Somebody's upset because they didn't get this offer. This Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, NG. They didn't get this offer from you. Tell me about this deception with this Four of Wands, Spirit. Please tell me about this deception with this Four of Wands. Tell me about this deception with the Four of Wands. You have justice. You have justice. Some of you are dealing with a Libra. And something wasn't fair. It wasn't balanced. It wasn't an equal give and take. But you know it. You know it. Tell me about justice for Taurus, please. Spirit, please tell me about justice for Taurus. Taurus, you had a Four of Wands. Again, Four of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. As someone feels like it's not an equal give and take in a home, or it's not fair. Somebody like wants to know, like, were you supposed to move in for a home? Is there a legal settlement over a home? Or is some deception with a home and a gift? Or some deception about visiting a home? Yeah, because they go to travel card at the bottom. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer. Tell me about this justice with this Four of Wands, Spirit. Can I have more information? Yeah, it was a lie. Somebody lied. It was toxic with this double energy. Someone maybe dealing with a Capricorn. But you know it. Again, you know it. The Six of Wands, you know it. Somebody has two people that they not letting. Somebody need to be let go. I'm looking at all this passion over here. It reminds me of that cauldron. This is toxic. Somebody could be drinking too much, gambling too much, playing too many video games, or just stuck somewhere they don't want to be, but also seeing someone else. But it's toxic. But they saying you know it. Tell me about this devil for Taurus. Spirit, please tell me about this devil for Taurus. And the toxicity is that you're not consistent, or someone's not consistent. Somebody is what they call a player with this Knight of Wands energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Somebody has a lot of fire on their chart. But you obsessed with someone's sex, or you're obsessed with drinking, gambling, drugging, video games. But there's an obsession here that you just cannot pull away from. And Spirit is saying somebody need to look at themselves. There's somebody from the past here with the Six of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This person loves you and they see this happening. And they're trying to talk to you about it. They sent you some messages. It was fast. But they decided to pull back. Somebody decided to hold back because they gained a new perspective. It's something that someone saw that made them make this decision. This is a Scorpio's energy, made them make this decision because they feel like it was like a lot of mind games and manipulation. They feel like you broke their heart or possibly disappointed them. And with these two swords on the ground, like you weren't giving them enough information to make a decision. Some of you were dealing with an Aquarius, and they were very hopeful. At one point, this was your wish fulfillment, but there were these secrets with this moon energy. Some of you were dealing with a Pisces, and now someone is feeling very guarded and drained, but they still have some fight left in them. And some of you are dealing with a single person. Or maybe you wish to remain single, Taurus, and keep your third party situation going. But it's not an equal give and take. And I think you're evaluating this. And I think you learned of an offer that was made to someone. And after you learned about this offer that was made to someone, some of you are dealing with a Cancer, you decided to keep it moving. And you want to manifest something new. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. You have all the tools you need, okay? And you're going to send a message. You're going to send a message out to maybe a Taurus or a Libra, or they're saying you're sending this message out about what it is you want to nurture, what it is you want to grow. Good, because it's time for you to let it out. Yeah, what you want to nurture, what you want to grow, and what you want to leave out in the cold, because you feel abandoned right now. In some senses, Taurus, you feel abandoned, and you recognize this, and you want to be victorious, but you're waiting to see how something progresses along, Taurus, with the Scorpio possibly. You want a transformation, because there was a shakeup, a breakup. This is Aries and Taurus's card. There was a shakeup, a breakup, something that totally took you off guard. And a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy possibly wasn't taking what you were offering because somebody wants the truth. Somebody wants the truth about something, Taurus. That's what I got. And you're just going through a dark night of the soul. Somebody could have blocked you, or you could have blocked somebody. But I think right now you just want to be alone to go through this process. And that's fair. That's okay. We all go through this. We all go through it. Don't let nobody tell you different. If somebody say, oh, I ain't never been, they're a damn lie. Everybody go through a dark night of the soul more than once in their life. If they don't, they never going to level up and mature. And like I said, right now, you just really want to be left alone so you can go through this process. You do what you need to do for you. Taurus, you have scrying mirror, shadow. This that dark night of the soul. You're facing yourself. Looking into your soul, seeing what changes need to be made. Because you realizing it can't be everybody else all the time, right? That's what I just heard for you. That you like, it can't be everybody else. Maybe I need to look into me. Good. That's called being accountable. Surrender to the divine. It's okay. Tell me about this shadow for Taurus spirit. You tired of going through the same shit. I'm looking right at it. Tell me about the shadow for Taurus spirit. Told you. You have coughing. You have coughing. You tired of going through it. You want this shit to end. Because you know there's potential for wish fulfillment with one of these people or a situation. And you wanted this cycle to end. Because you want to return to something. Some of you dealing with is it Sagittarius? No, some of you dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you dealing with a Capricorn, because I got 10 files here. But you want these dark thoughts or these dark behaviors or these toxic behaviors to end. This could be being done to you. This could be vice versa now, Taurus. But it look like it's showing up on your side. If you're dealing with a fire sign, they're doing it to you. But for the Tauruses I'm reading for, y'all got some heavy fire placement. Y'all do. Y'all have some heavy fire placement. Tell me about shadow. No. Tell me about shadow and coughing for Taurus, please. And the reason you have to face this is because you don't like the outcome you're getting. Something happened as a result of this secret. About a home, a celebration, something. This deception here. And something ended. And this was the outcome, an ending. But you don't like it. But you're not saying nothing. Keeping it all right here. You ain't want this to end. Because this shadow here. But you're not going to say nothing. You're going to stay in the shadows. They say you better let that shit out. You're going to have a missed opportunity. But you're going to come to a resolution. You're going to come to a resolution. Some of y'all thinking about ending it with an Aquarius. Spirit, tell me about coughing and outcome for Taurus. Tell me about coughing and outcome for Taurus. Some of you found out a secret about Aquarius. Yep, as I say that, the moon fell right out. And some of you, someone feels betrayed, but they acting like everything okay, and they're not okay. With this everything is fine card, because something ended with Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, and they're acting like everything is fine, and it's not. It's not. But something ended. It could be with both parties, and you don't know what the outcome going to be, and it's all because of secrets. Because again, we have two people. You don't, for some of you, you don't know who to end it with. Don't. Spirit, tell me about the moon for Taurus. Tell me about the moon for Taurus, Spirit. You have the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, and somebody was angry at you. I mean, this person came in cussing, fussing, they were angry. This is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. And what they're angry about is they feel like you're keeping secrets. Possibly about a Pisces. But they're fighting mad. And they want to know what it is you want to do, Taurus. Where do we go from here, Taurus? They want you to tell the truth. If you married, some of you are being threatened with divorce. But somebody like, you better tell me something. But they feel like they already know what happened. Tell me about the moon and the Knight of Swords for Taurus. Somebody feel like you got a lot of secrets. Tell me about the moon and the Knight of Swords for Taurus. They feel like you have a lot of secrets about a third party situation with this Three of Cups. Three of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And somebody's trying to be very patient with you. They want to heal this. And again, I see a lot of drinking, all these cups. But there's regret here because somebody feel like you turned your back on a soulmate connection to entertain a third party. Somebody feel like you make these decisions when you drink. Look, all them cups. I got this devil down here. But they're angry because they feel like you have another lover. You may feel that a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy is very patient. Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius. But this person's angry. And they like, what's up with me and you, Taurus? What's going on with you and this other person? Tell me about this Three of Cups for Taurus. Spirit, please tell me about this Three of... Thank you. Told you. Five of Cups came right out. You have the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. As somebody is using their head over their heart to make a decision, possibly to end this connection, they feel like their heart was stepped on. They're in a very cold place, and they feel like they know exactly what's going on, and they want to make a logical decision to possibly end this due to the secret third party. You have the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And this Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy is also possibly considering being with someone new. Or they got a new idea, a spark of a new idea. And the ideal could be just to end it. You have the Five of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And this person is like regretful, crying over spilled milk because they feel like somebody turned their back on this soulmate connection to entertain a third party situation. And I got air, water, and fire. Air, water, and fire. I think the fire is in your placement because of how these cards are falling. And I think you're dealing with air and water. Don't have to be. Taurus, you have homecoming, hearth, homecoming. See that cauldron now? Let me show you something. You started off like this, keeping everything inside, boiling over. And you needed to take a look at this and let it out. Look into your soul. But now look at the cauldron. You let it out. You feel lighter. I don't think you've done this yet. You feel lighter. You're going to clean it out. There's somebody, Taurus, that lights your fire. There's somebody that you talk to that clears your space. There's somebody you talk to that makes you feel at home. There's somebody you talk to that helps you put things into perspective. And they saying, come home, Taurus, come home. But you got to do that spiritual cleansing. This is more like a spiritual conversation. I actually like this read. I like this read. It's like a coming into your own type of read. Like somebody finding themselves. It's beautiful. Don't let nobody tell you different. Anytime you find yourself, elevate, transition to be a better you, I don't give a shit if it's through a lesson learned, a dark night of a soul. It's a beautiful thing. We all go through it. And I love these type of readings. Spirit, tell me about homecoming for Taurus. Tell me about homecoming for Taurus. Taurus got me up before the sun come up. I'm telling you, and this person that make you feel at home, you got a lot of respect for this person. You hold them in a high regard. They help you think. I'm telling you, is somebody here who helps you, who makes you feel at home. It's like they just get you. But you gotta clean this up. You gotta clean this up. But I'm telling you, it's somebody that's full of substance. There's somebody in your life, Taurus, that's filled with so much substance. You don't like to hear what they have to say, though, because they make you think about changing. Because when I see that 2 and 5, when you hold this person in high regard, but sometimes you don't want to hear that shit. That's what I heard. Sometimes you don't want to hear that shit. Because after they talk to you, and you know they right, and you hold everything they say in high honor, you value this person. But after you hear what they say, it's you now faced with that decision. Like, do I gotta change? I gotta change. You start thinking, I gotta change. Shit, can I do this? You could do it. You could do it. You just gotta put the work in. I told you that in the beginning, because you mastered keeping shit in. You're a master at that. Your test is to clean out your spiritual closet. Your ancestors are telling you to go way back in childhood. There's some childhood trauma here. And remember, it's different for each of you. But they telling me to tell you to remember. They started to read and out like that. Before I even pull any of these cards. But everything is saying you're going through a dark night of the soul. Spirit, tell me about homecoming in high honor for Taurus. Tell me about homecoming in high honor for Taurus, Spirit. Tell me about homecoming in high honor for Taurus. Thank you. But you're being stubborn. You're being stubborn. No. Oh. You don't want this drama. You don't want that drama. From an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. I'm looking at what this no is touching. Give me a second. Whoever this is, you don't want this person anymore. I don't know what they did. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. You held them in a high honor, and they did something. They had a secret too. So not only did you have a secret, an air sign had a secret. And now it's like you lost respect for this person. It's like I'm going to show you. It's like you lost respect for this person. I don't know what they did. But you lost respect for this person. Somebody you lost respect for. Spirit. And possibly a Scorpio or an Aries broke up with you. No. You lost respect for an air sign, and possibly an Aries or a Scorpio broke up with you. Don't have to be. I'm just showing. It was because something shocking happened here. This tower it showed itself twice. Spirit, tell me about no in high honor for Taurus. Tell me about no in high honor for Taurus. You have the Ten of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And something is just so overwhelming and burdensome when it comes to some new love. With a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, they said no. And they sent you packing. They sent you packing. I think an offer was made to you and pulled back. Or maybe you just feel like you can't deal with this right now. I'm going home. Fuck this. I'm going home. I'm sorry. It's like something is getting on your nerves. You overwhelmed right now. And it's because this needs to be taken care of. You really need some time alone to take whatever this spiritual. This is all internal work. This really has nothing to do with anybody else. Spirit, tell me about no and Ten of Wands for Taurus. Tell me about the no in Ten of Wands for Taurus. Really? You don't want to be single no more? Say it ain't so. Oh, this what you thinking about? With the hangman energy at the bottom, some of you are dealing with a Pisces. But you are taking the time out. That's what you know. Let me go think about this to gain clarity. But you thinking about not being single no more? Or not having a third party situation to balance this situation out? No, you picking up, moving on, and you gonna remain single? Or no, you picking up, moving on, and you conceding because you don't want to be single? It's one or the other. Spirit, you like, I could do this by myself. I'm seeing like a stubborn Taurus just stomp off like, I could do this by myself. Spirit is like, you need to stop this bullshit. Spirit, tell about this Nine of Pentacles for Taurus. Tell about the Nine of Pentacles for Taurus, Spirit. That's too many to one trying to jump out. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles for Taurus, Spirit. You have the King of Swords again. King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. And somebody made a logical decision to end this to be single. Tell me about this King of Swords for Taurus. It's like somebody lost respect for an air sign. Tell me about this King of Swords for Taurus. I'm about to say Aquarius. All this damn. Because of a third party situation with the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, and somebody waiting for us to see where something's going to go. So, this definitely at a standstill. Somebody trying to gain clarity about something. Somebody trying to make a decision if there's potential with someone. But there's somebody you waiting on, Taurus. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles for Taurus. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles for Taurus. Yeah, like I'm shuffling, but this, you waiting on a message from somebody. Or you want to send a message to somebody, but I think you waiting on a message. I don't know what happened, but you lost respect for somebody. I know it looked like it's an Aquarius, mad as hell, because they saw you. They saw something, some messages or something. I'm going to show you what I mean. Make sure they stay in order. You was waiting for something to maybe to travel, expand. So you traveled, moved forward confidently, and took action. And whatever you took action towards, or you stopped taking action towards an air sign, and somebody was confused about what an Aquarius was doing, I'm just calling the signs out, just in case it resonates. They was like, look, confused. They like, yo, I thought you was my wish fulfillment. I thought you was my hope. But somebody feel like they turned their back on the soulmate connection to entertain the third party. They saw this. They saw it somewhere. They spied on something. When you, Taurus, possibly with a Scorpio, and that's what ended things, something transformed. They saw you giving love to somebody else, and they felt like it made you happy, and somebody tried to control the situation by saying, you better choose, you better make a decision. And it looked like somebody walked away because of heartbreak and disappointment due to a third party situation. That's what I got for you. Because I like to do that to show where this is coming from. And that's why Spirit is saying it's not about nobody else. It's about you. Let me see if I don't know if this going to come from person A or person B, but I'm going to try to get you some messages. You should be able to know who these messages are coming from. Spirit, what does this person want to tell Taurus? What does a cross watcher want to tell Taurus, Spirit? What I said to you still haunts me. So someone said something to you that they didn't mean. Spirit, what does the cross watcher want to tell Taurus? What does the cross watcher want to tell Taurus? They feel like they're hurt and they're healing right now, Taurus. Spirit, what does the cross watcher want to tell Taurus? Taurus, they look at your pictures every day. And they feel like they didn't know what to say to you. I'm going to get you some advice. Spirit, what advice do you have for Taurus? What advice do you have for Taurus? Spirit, what advice do you have for Taurus? One flipped over. I guess because I would have never got to it. Spirit, what advice do you have for Taurus? What advice do you have? Oh, they flipping everywhere. Spirit, what advice do you have for Taurus? I'm looking at the clock. I gotta go to work. What advice do you have for Taurus? Spirit, what advice do you have for Taurus? Thank you. Taurus. Spirit is saying bring love into the situation. Bring love into the situation. Some of you are dealing with Aquarius and they're telling you to get more information from this. Taurus. Spirit is saying the answers you need are coming. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini. Be assertive. Remove the mask. Remove the mask. Be assertive and say how you really feel. Now, you don't have to be dealing with these signs. I just call them out. Taurus, you are good enough. You are good enough. And Spirit is saying, let go of all them damn control issues. Let it out. Let it out. Taurus, this has been your edition of Taurus. What's going on? Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, Taurus, if you would like to be notified the next time I go live. Peace, Taurus.